Hello there, Liverpool fans. Back with a quick video to talk about the recent updates. Transfer dealings that we're apparently after players, or we're not after players. I just wanted to do a quick live stream on YouTube. To talk about the issues that we're having. Seems today that they're talking about Simon Mignolet and. Simon Mignolet apparently wants to have talks with Liverpool regarding his situation as the first choice goalkeeper, or backup goalkeeper to Karius. And I think in the next few days they will talk to him and tell him what's going on at the club and whether his services are required or not. Now, for me, I've been saying this for probably 3 or 4 years now. He's not good enough. Come on, Liverpool. We need to get rid of him, please. Get rid of Simon Mignolet. In fact, get rid of Karius, or Karius can be sent out on loan. He doesn't have to stay at the club. He should be sent away to get experience, and yeah, he can play for many other teams. Many other teams in the Championship, or maybe a lower team in the Premier League, and just get experience because he's still young. He's only 23, 24 years old. Karius, what he did in the final, the Champions League final, is something that cannot be forgiven. We need to be serious as a club, Liverpool Football Club. We need to be serious about what we're doing. The types of players that we bring into the club, the types of players that we want in our first 11, starting 11. And for me, neither Mignolet or Karius should be Liverpool's number one goalkeeper. First choice goalkeeper. So yeah, that clears up the goalkeeping part of it. Regarding Nabil Fekir, now there's a few stories on the internet and some newspaper articles saying that apparently he's going to be signing on the 1st of July. So I think it's on a Monday, isn't it? Or no, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st of July. So apparently, from what some sources are stating, they're telling people that he could be a Liverpool player tomorrow or Monday at the latest, Nabil Fekir. Now, if that's the case, then brilliant, outstanding. We've wanted him for a long time. We wanted him to be at the club, to be in our midfield, basically, alongside, Naby Keita, Fabinho, and when fit, probably Oxlade-Chamberlain, because for me, I don't see either Henderson, Milner, or Wijnaldum starting next year, because they're not good enough. It's as simple as that. Milner has the passion, he has the drive to play for Liverpool, he has the belief to play for Liverpool. But other players, yeah, I mean, Wijnaldum and Henderson are simply not good enough to play in Liverpool's midfield. They don't add anything to the team. There's no creativity. There's no, long range shots that can get you a goal once in a while. There's no decent set piece delivery, from corners or free kicks. It's just sideways passing, sideways and backwards, and it doesn't help Liverpool in any way, shape or form. So, what is the point? What is the point in having these kind of players in the team? It just doesn't add anything to Liverpool. So for me, I mean, as I said before, if we can get Nabil Fekir in, it will be an outstanding signing for Liverpool. And we definitely need a new goalkeeper. FSG, your obligation to this club is, to the fans of this club, is to buy another goalkeeper. Come on. Don't be stingy. Just go out there and spend the money. You've got the bloody money. I don't understand why they don't spend it. These people take Liverpool fans for mugs, honestly. They have been for the past 7 or 8 years. And you've still got some deluded, apparent Liverpool fans, supporters on, the websites on Facebook or Twitter, telling us that we're negative and we're pessimistic and this and that. Have you not seen what they've done over a 7 year period, 8 year period, FSG? Have you not seen how low Liverpool fallen because of these owners? You know, we've fallen down to eighth, man. We've finished eighth twice, you know. Since I think 2010, we've finished eighth, I think either twice or three times in 8 seasons. You've dropped down to eighth position. You finished sixth, I think, a couple of times. And I think in Dalglish's first season, well, half season that he was here, in 2011, we finished something like fifth, I think it was. We finished, yeah, we finished fifth, but even that's not good enough for Liverpool. You know, these are not good enough positions for Liverpool Football Club. We should be in the top four at the minimum, the bare minimum. Even that does not make me happy. Top four is not an achievement for Liverpool Football Club. We need to cut this bullshit out, Liverpool fans. If you want to see Liverpool back to the heights of the 80s, you know, the early 90s, beginning of the 90s, then we need to be raising our expectations. We need to be wanting to go for the championship, the Premier League title, not bloody fourth. I don't care about fourth, man. Arsenal finished fourth. How many seasons? What did they do? What have they achieved in Europe or in the Premier League? Nothing. You know, the last 10 years or so, they haven't won anything. They didn't win any titles. They won some FA Cups and this and that, but you know, it's not good enough for a team like Arsenal. Even for them, it's not good enough. Imagine for Liverpool. Liverpool were used to winning the title every 2 years. You know, every year virtually in the 80s, and now our expectation levels have gone down so badly that we're even happy to get into the bloody top four. And this comes with our expectations have gone down because we know our limitations. We know that the players that we have at the club are not good enough in all positions to actually propel us to the top of the league or to get us challenging for the title again. Even a challenge for the title would make me happy now. You know, a challenge. At least we can push on and challenge the likes of Man City, Man United, and Tottenham, Chelsea. You know, just challenge, man. You've got the quality. This club has got the money. It's got the history. It's got the success in the past. We can do it again. The foundations have been laid. We just need to, expect to be championship contenders again. But because of the owners that we have, the Yanks, they don't even understand the game of football properly. These people. I don't understand how business people that are running a club do not understand the game of football, and yet they've got their own silly transfer committee that tells managers who they should and should not buy. You know, just leave it to the bloody people in England who know what they're doing. You don't understand the game of football. You don't understand which players Liverpool should be bringing into this team or into the squad. So why are you meddling in the business? Of course you put the money there. You've got the financial power. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any say, but a transfer committee is a committee that should be made up of people that actually understand who Liverpool should be buying, who we should be scouting, who we should be trying to look to buy in the future. These kind of things, and these people just don't have a clue. As we've seen over the past years, we've brought in so many average players, man. It's unbelievable, and we can't get rid of them. Half of the players are still here from the Rogers era. We've still got players like Bogdan, Markovic, Danny Ings, amongst others. Moreno, Simon Mignolet. These are all from Rogers era. They're still here at the club. It's unbelievable. I mean, sometimes with Jurgen Klopp as well, I get pissed off. Because I don't understand what his intention is. Jurgen Klopp. You're the manager of Liverpool Football Club. Surely you have to see that the players that you have at your disposal are not good enough, Jurgen. Just tell the owners that you need to buy better quality players for me to be successful, for this club to be successful. But if you're not bothered, if you're just here for the money, for the wages, then that's a different story. Then that explains why you're not how do you say, you're not complaining about the situation. You're not actually telling them what they need to change at the club for us to become better, to move on to another level, a higher level. And yeah, that's about it, Liverpool fans. I just wanted to make this short video, live video on YouTube, to talk about these issues. For me, as I said before, we need to bring these players in. Nabil Fekir in midfield. We need a new goalkeeper, preferably if it's Jan Oblak or what's his name, the Roma goalkeeper, Alison Becker. One of these two, because Liverpool have got the money. Don't listen to all these media puppets and people that are sticking up for FSG who are telling you that we're in financial difficulty still and this and that. It's all a game to get your mind off signings, to make you accept Liverpool's situation. They've got the bloody money. If they can buy Virgil van Dijk for £75 million, then they can buy a goalkeeper for 80 million pound, 70 million pound. So don't tell me that we don't have money. You have the money. Just spend it, spend it and make Liverpool great again. Because if Liverpool, adds two or three more pieces to the jigsaw to the first team, you will see Liverpool challenging for everything, most probably winning trophies as well. And not only this season, this upcoming season, but for the future seasons. The next 3 or 4 years, we could go on a very good run, a very successful period of the club again, winning trophies, doing well in the European Cups. Whether it be in the Champions League or the well, we want to be in the Champions League, but if we drop into the Europa League, even that we could challenge for. As long as we've got a good enough squad, you can challenge for everything. It's all about ambition. It's all about mentality, vision. If you've got that at the club, then you challenge for whatever's in front of you. You want to win everything, all the trophies available. Yeah. So as I said, Liverpool fans, thank you for watching this short video. If there's any updates or any new news regarding transfers, I will be making another video probably pretty soon, maybe next week. I don't even want to talk about the World Cup because the World Cup just has been a letdown for me. It hasn't been very enjoyable at all. The stadium, the atmosphere at the stadiums, the teams, the football that they've played has been very poor compared to Brazil. I think the tournament in Brazil, 4 years ago was much better. The football that was played there was much better as well. So this year, teams are just they seem frightened that to not lose the game. Surely if you're going to the World Cup, you need to play your best football. You need to showcase your quality to the world. So I don't understand why some teams are just they're not playing football. They're just happy to get a draw and to try and sneak through, in extra time or penalties or whatever it is. And now we're coming to the knockout phases. Hopefully, we see some better football. We see some better matches. It's about time because it's putting people off football. The football fans are not going to be watching anymore because the matches are very, very boring. Very how do you say? There's no action. There's no shots. There's no skill that we can talk about. Nothing really. No extraordinary things happening in the matches. The atmosphere seem poor. Really, I don't know. Russian people, are they not interested in football or? God knows. Anyway, we think about Liverpool Football Club. That is our main priority. I don't care about the bloody World Cup. I don't support anybody at the World Cup. So for me, it doesn't matter who wins it. As long as I see good football, as long as I see good, 90 minutes of football from whoever it is challenging for the trophy, then I'll be happy. And then we can look forward to the start of pre-season and of course the Premier League season. Starting up again on the 11th of August. And as I say, Liverpool are very close. We just need to buy those players. I criticise FSG because I want Liverpool to do well. I criticise Jurgen Klopp sometimes because I see some of the things that he doesn't deal with, the problems, and he just tries to sweep it under the carpet. But we've seen over the 3 years that he's been here that it's not successful. If you don't take care of your deficiencies, the areas on the pitch that you're lacking, and you keep on persisting with the same players, then you end up most probably getting the same result. So if you're serious about Liverpool Football Club, then you will change these things, Jurgen Klopp. And yeah, as I said, we can be very successful in the next 3 or 4 years. We can be winning FA Cups, League Cups, maybe even Premier League title, or even challenging for the Champions League again, getting to the semi-finals, to the final again. Who knows? It's all about ambition. It's all about spending power. If you lay down a marker now at the beginning of the season, then that frightens your opponents. That tells them that you mean business, that you want to be successful. And this is what Liverpool should do. This is what they should do. But are they going to do it? That's the main question. Are FSG going to do it? Are they going to spend the money? And that's what every Liverpool fan is asking now around the world. Hopefully they do. And hopefully they make us even better than we are at the moment. Yeah, so that's about it, Liverpool fans. Thank you for watching the live stream. If you have any comments, please make them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later on. This is Ahmet, and I'm out basically. I'll talk to you later on.